think that's going to be important, like, for the side of LEGACi. But before I go any farther, we are jumping into game one of the second series of the night. This will be Team First Blood, the second place champions of the last NACT, going up against LEGACi, the team that brought down Gosu last night. Definitely in for a show. Now, you were talking about the EXP lane, which right now we are seeing Ovi helping out up there already. So the side of LEGACi wanting to make sure Phoveus gets scaled up here, and the side of Team First Blood trying to help out their gold lane. A little bit of opposite directions, and I definitely like it, Mirko.
Yeah, the mirroring that they're doing, this is something that I kind of expected with how they're actually drafting, right? If the Selena just constantly goes below, I mentioned it a bit just now, Diggy has a more reliable way to actually be a nuisance in that gold lane. But what LEGACi can actually do here is utilize that mid control a bit more, right? With the Selena, with the kill pressure that they have, instantly, yeah, they go for it. Flame shot as well. Nash picking up the first blood right as I say it. XP taken very low. The Abyssal Arrow from Obby on point right now, as it has actually worked out for LEGACi. 1-0 early on.
Yeah, nice early game aggression from the side of LEGACi. This is going to give them that little bit of pep. And, you know, they had some momentum, and it seems like they're still bringing that in. Almost hits the arrow. Joybaj should be able to get away from this, but we're seeing the momentum here right now at only a minute and a half in, and Obby is everywhere, Mirko.
Yeah, he's absolutely everywhere. He's putting on the pressure here, but in that top side, we are already seeing instantly Kid jumping in with a knockout strike, able to find that kill. Nash needs to be careful. Ken doesn't have the heavy spin. Luffy gonna have a good time though, clearing out the waves. Not a lot of kill pressure here towards him, as he's an Esmeralda with sprint. Even if he cuts the waves like this, he's not really gonna lose much of his HP bar. Popping into regeneration, Ken already onto the turtle. Remember, no heavy spin. Reverse time, bring him back already here as Kid goes in for retribution, but it's gonna be Ken who actually secures the retri without the heavy spin. It's all fine and dandy, and LEGACi still holding on to... No, actually, it's Team First Blood who have that lead.
Yeah, Team First Blood keeping up in the micro of some of these minions, I'm guessing. I'm wondering who's exactly carrying right now, but on that turtle, you know who came in clutch to help make sure that Ken got that? That Abyssal Arrow comes in from Obby once again, lands onto Kid there, stops him, and he's not able to do anything about it. So it looks like even without her, you know, even without the Selena being extremely aggressive in the sake of kills, still making sure the utilities of these arrows are used correctly and helpful to the overall composition of the team.
And right now, this is a bit of a concern, honestly, from for Team First Blood, right? Because with the Diggy in place, you really want to try to win that lane. But early on, Gold is actually doing super well in a 2v1 lane. Up top, though, Ken going in for the gank. Heavy spin connecting, bringing Luffy back. Sprint already popped out, though. Able to get out from that feathered airstrike. Jumps in again for the Falling Star Moon, dodging everything, buying so much time. And look at the rotations coming in. Team First Blood, Kid is right there. Nash is going to be taken down very, very low. Oh my goodness, with the retribution. It's going to be a kill over the Kid. He doesn't need to look for more. This winning lane in the XP turns out to be Team First Blood's way to actually go for that snowball. Meanwhile, down below, Bruno, this matchup that we mentioned about, gonna be able to secure a solo kill, as Gold is gonna get a whole lot of gold from that turret as well.
That is huge. Now, yes, a very good trade on that gold lane, right? So at least they get something from that death. If anything, with him getting even more gold plated on this, I would say it's kind of a win, but still can't take away from Luffy's little bait and tackle there. But now Luffy may pay for this.
Uh-oh, Luffy instantly bursted down, and yeah, he just disappeared. My God, the damage coming in from Gold, just with one kill. And obviously just the Bruno being Bruno's. Kid jumps in with a knockout strike. On to 3 members, though, up against Gold as well, who is very, very painful. They need to be careful. Gina going in for one more hit. Ken getting the shield, and look at the collapse from the other members from LEGACi. Ken still going onto the turtle, securing it. And LEGACi, they're able to find just so much off of that one play from Bruno, from the Akai as well.
Oh my God, Mirko, that was a whiff. That was hard. That was tough, man. I mean, first of all, Luffy instantly deleted. Gold picks up the kill. Then Kid tries to come in from the backside, instantly deleted again. Gold right now on fire, already has the Berserkers working his way into the endless battle now, right? So he's already 1,600 gold ahead of this Wanwan. Wanwan's struggling just to get into her second item right now. So a little bit of a problem, and we're already seeing it. Not to mention, after Kid gets taken out, they're both so low. Gina just trying to get something here, not able to land that Bat's impact on either of them. So close to a double kill, but pays for it and gets nothing in return.
And you know, this is where I have to be honest with you. I'm not a big fan of the lane swap that Team First Blood actually went for, right? Because the Wanwan, sure, it's not a good lane up against the Bruno, but I think it's a worse lane up against the Phoveus here, as the time journey will be actually popped in by Joy Bodge. Not a whole lot of damage coming through, but Obby is going to lose his life here in enemy territory, in enemy jungle. Meanwhile, though, Gold has just been dishing out so much damage. Falling Simon coming in. Gina going to be pinned down to the wall with a heavy spin. Gold still able to dish out so much damage as Luffy is buying a lot of time, but there's nothing that TFB can really do at this point. Ken jumping in, dashing in. Kid and Gina going to have to recall with a flame shot by Nash. Just such a nuisance. Every single time it's up, he always uses it on towards Gina.
I was a little nervous there for a second, Mirko. I thought the flame shot was going to secure it, but it does. It's just a nuisance, but still, LEGACi on a roll right now, and I just can't get enough of Gold, man. Same with Obi. The constant pressure from Ken and Obi rotating around the map is just there, and what it's doing is Gold's just able to keep coming in. It takes another tower down now, more gold for the team, and for some reason Team First Blood seem to be approaching all of this a little singular.
Ooh, good play there by Kid, actually. A very good flank there, but Luffy is going to lose his life here into the Demonic Force. The lane that he was winning up until a certain point, the lane swap that actually caused XP to get a little bit more room to play with. Sanguine Claws, though, with the reverse time, bringing him back under the turret. Demonic Force there was popped in, maybe a bit too aggressive as it was under the turret, and he will be punished. But LEGACi are still standing with a pretty solid gold lead here, 2K.
Yeah, 2,000 gold lead, holding it. I mean, it was just dropped. They were getting close to the 3K mark there for a second, but Team First Blood is trying to answer. They lose another tower now, which isn't good, especially now all of their tier 3 towers are off the map, right? So at this point, where I'm seeing Team First Blood pick up a kill is when they're a bit more just kind of reactionary. Not as much of like, we're not going to try to set these big ambushes, because every ambush they've set so far has kind of failed. So Luffy, though, may be caught off here.
Has a sprint, is able to get out, stunned up, Abyssal Arrow not connecting. Meanwhile, down below, Team First Blood are able to find a trade. Tier 1 taken down, Phoveus as well. That's going to be traded, though, for the Tier 2 up top. Definitely still worth it for LEGACi, as Luffy is dealing a lot of damage. Kid can't really get into range. Feather Airstrike popped in. Gonna be taken down by Kid with a knockoff strike. It's gonna be Nash also taken down under the turret. I'll be finding a good trade. Gold flickering in to get that kill. Dashing out of the falling star moon, now jumping in, getting the kill over to Luffy to pick himself up a double kill.
That's Gold. Gold has been online now for a few minutes, and he's gonna be a major problem for Team First Blood. They do still have some opportunities, right? You still do have the possibility of some insane Wanwan ult. What I need to see, though, is we kind of saw it there. Luffy and Kid focusing in on to Nash when that Farza drop. Now, if you guys are watching, there is a unique gift code coming up on screen, or get sent a unique gift code, and all you have to do is tag a friend on Facebook in the chat, or go to the esports Discord main chat and type hashtag NACT fall season. Now, Lord is up, Mirko. Does Team First Blood even try to contest this?
Well, if they try, they're just gonna get, shot down instantly there. I mean, at this point, no one can really soak the damage coming in from Gold, right? He's gone to a point where, I mean, I'm very curious to see what items he has, right? At this point, there you go, perfect timing. Berserker's Fury, Endless Battle, Malefic Roar. He's building towards Berserker's Fury. I mean, right now, I think it has to be BOD, right? Yeah, he's going for that BOD next, and once he gets it, we all know what's gonna happen here.
Then it's really then that and the passive of that starts to kick in, and then it's just it's bad. And he's doing exactly what we saw Cole World do last time. You're way ahead. I mean, you're getting close to your 4th item already, your 4th damage item, and I think once again we're gonna see another marksman not even build up defensive. If things get bad, you know, maybe we see something to deal with the Wan or Kid, but overall he's feeling good right now.
Feeling real good, man, and especially when it comes down to sieges, Gold is going to be able to dish out so much damage with the help of the Feather Airstrike too, zoning the other members away just to give Gold free reign. And again, Nash, it has to be personal at this point, right? Gina, 3 times now. Every single time it's the flame shot by Nash, man.
That is gross. That is a rough thing to do. You're just standing there minding your own business, man. Flame shot comes in, takes you out. It is that's probably one of the worst things to happen. These arrows too, though, from Obi continuously hitting onto Joybaj. Definitely a lot of personal vendettas here as LEGACi closes in. More towers dropping, and Team First Blood is just, another pin onto Kid here. Reverse time does come in.
Gold in the midst of it all, still able to survive here. Gonna be brought back by the reverse time. Good shut down by Gina. Yano looking for every single weakness point. One more is all he needs, but the winner's truncheon will be popped in by LG. And looking at the bonding force under the base. Goes in deep to secure the kill. Will lose his life in the process, but it's all worth it for Team LEGACi. It is a 4 for 2. 8 seconds on the dead timers for Joybaj as LEGACi are trying to go for the collapse here onto the base. Base turret has that pass. Feather Airstrike though again. Nash finally missing on that flame shot. You can finally say that he's human, man. God, he's been so accurate, in some moments even threading the needle.
He really has, and even the final Abyss arrow to come out at the end and land on a Joybaj once more. So LEGACi, man, we are 3,000. Surprisingly, it's only 3,000. Now I don't mean to say only, but Team First Blood continues. One thing they have done well is kind of not let it get too far ahead of them. And if we keep on creeping, we're starting to see earlier in that last team fight, Luffy was kind of zoning into that back line, and it's good. That is his job. He just needs to be able to get bulky enough. He needs to get enough items in to where he can do it well, you know, and actually not just put down gold, but put down gold and then also survive and harass that back lane. EXP though having a little bit of trouble on the bot side.
Yeah, but you know, at this point, it has to be worth it still for LEGACi, right? They trade in an enhanced Lord for a kill onto XP, who has also been taken down 5 times. So there's not a lot of gold to be taken by Team First Blood, but honestly, it's still just a good decision by Team First Blood. Not much they can do in that situation. Is now no time journey available for Joybaj. Gold gonna be able to actually 3-shot him with the help of Nash with that Feather Airstrike. It's looking grim for Team First Blood. They're able to find trades here and there. Bottom side tier 2, mid lane tier 1. But in the end, LEGACi now have that enhanced Lord to play with.
I mean, luckily Team First Blood, they do have the Bats Feast up. Wan just got in that crossbow of Tang, right? So you have some abilities here to try to defend the siege. It's just not going to be easy when you have Nash with his Feathered Airstrike ready to open the door for this Lord, ready to keep them all at bay. And Nash has been so on point with these positions. Let's see if he can find one.
Gets a Feather Airstrike again to zone the members away, and another Abyssal Arrow actually connects onto Joybaj. That's gonna be the heavy spin as well. Luffy taken down, melted by Gold, who's looking for more at this point. He's going all in as everyone jumps in with a collapse as well. XP picking up a kill. It's an all-you-can-eat buffet, and LEGACi, they secure game number 1.
That is a rough start for the side of Team First Blood, but a great win for the side of LEGACi. Very, very clean from LEGACi, I felt. I mean, just kind of textbook, was able to run through that game, essentially